What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I'm gonna be showing how to make the best ceviche you can make. Get ready to enjoy it. Let's go. So first, what you want to get is your cucumber, and you want to start peeling it. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Now you just want to start peeling. You see, like this. Peel all of this off. You want to peel the skin off the cucumber because you don't want there being skin when you're making the ceviche. Pretty hot day outside, and ceviche is the best thing to make right now. After you're done cutting, you see, look, all skinned off. All the skin is skinned off, as you can see. Now we're gonna put in the compost. Now you want to start cutting. So first, I'm gonna cut this piece off. Right, get that out of the way, which will make it easier to cut these into slices. Or if you want, you can also, this is how I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna cut it in cubes, which cut it like this. Boom, there's one cube. Look, another cube. Now let's just get to cutting. What I like to do to get them into cubes nicely is I would stack two of these on top of each other. After you cut them in a circle, boom, cut it like that. Put it back together, face it this way. Boom. Now they're in a bunch of cube shapes. You see that? Now just repeat the process. After you're done cutting your cucumber in cube-shaped slices, you'd want to put it in a big bowl. Let's get to that. Now we have it in a big bowl because this is where you're going to be adding all your ingredients for this ceviche in. So you want to grab a ripe tomato and you want to wash it first. Then you want to cut off this guy. I personally like tomato on the vine because it's always consistent, unlike other ones that can be really good at sometimes, but sometimes they're not the best. But this is just my personal opinion. You can use any tomato you want. Now you just want to cut them in, with that. Now you just want to cut them in hamburger tomato shaped slices, like something you'd put in a hamburger first. So let's get to doing that. Now once you get your tomatoes cut out in hamburger shaped slices, you want to cut them in cube diced slices. Kind of like this, look. We have one right here. Get these tomatoes out the way for you. Then you just want to boom, boom, boom. Kind of like how we did with the cucumber. We cut them in circle shaped slices, then we just cut them in cube diced slices, you know? Now you've got them cutting up in all dice cube shaped slices. Now you want to add it to the big bowl. Now they're all added into the big bowl. Now you want to get, I would say, 1/8 of a red onion. Cut it and look at the good side, because for this side is more white, which means it's more good. So you want to cut this side over this side that is more kind of oldish. So you want to cut this side and use these for it to taste better and be fresher. And just want to do the same thing. Cut this in small cube slices or dice, whatever you like. But first you want to take this part, this yucky part off. You want to take that off. And now just cut. Now since you got them cut up in small diced slices, then you want to add to the big bowl. Now you want to get a serrano pepper, exactly, a serrano pepper, and you want to wash it. Get all the nasty stuff off of it. Now you want to cut this in diced shaped slices like we did with the tomato, the red onion, and the cucumber. I'm going to cut this part off though. Now let's get to cutting. I made a stupid mistake because I accidentally wasn't recording, but after you're done cutting them up in cube-shaped slices like this, you want to add to the big bowl. I already did that, but you know, I wasn't recording, which was a mistake. But you see these little peppers, this is what makes the spice. If you don't like it, you don't have to scoop it all in there, but I like personally scooping this all of them up with a knife and putting it in the. Now you want to get some fresh cilantro from your local market and you want to go wash it. Now after you washed the cilantro, you want to start just cutting it up, but in small pieces, in like small sizes. I mean, I think it would be best for you to cut it up in small sizes. You don't need that much cilantro, you just need like a good amount, but it depends really on how much cilantro you love. You don't even need to add it, but I think it really has a good taste and has a good impact on making the ceviche taste good. But I like that a lot, about this amount, but it's really up to you guys. Let's get to cutting. Now, as you have your cilantro cut, we're gonna add it to the big bowl. Now you want to boil some water to put your shrimp in. Now, since the water is boiling, you want to put the shrimp in. Now you want to stir your shrimp in the boiling water, and you want to wait till it turns pink, because that's how you know it's cooked. And now the shrimp is cooked. Now we're going to pour it in a strainer. There goes the shrimp. Nice and strong. Now you want to rinse your cooked shrimp in cold water. Now you want to wash your limes, which I just did, and now you want to cut each of them in 4 quarters. Cut it in half like this. Then what I like to do to cut in quarters is have this, right? Cut it boom like this. So now you have these, and now cut this half, boom, 4 quarters. Now you just want to do the same with this one. Now what you want to do is squeeze 2 quarters of limes into your vegetable, and 6 quarters into your shrimp bowl. Now if you get one of these squeezy thingies, it will be the easiest to squirt all the lime juice out. And what I like to do to get more of the lime out is I like to take this out and flip it to the other side. Now you want to get your other quarter of the lime, put it in here, and now you want to, you think that's funny. Now you want to put it in here, and then you want to just get all that lime juice out. It's a lot for 1/4 of a lime. And now you want to get this. Try to get all that lime juice out. Just keep doing it. I'm gonna get all the lime juice out you can. Another trick is this. You can pour it out together. Just get that stuff in there. It's very tangy, which will have a good flavor to it. Now you're gonna squeeze your 6/4 of the limes into your bowl with shrimp. Now you want to get some scissors and cut the shrimp into little pieces. Now, since your shrimp is cut up in dice size, then you want to let it sink and basically just, soak in that lime juice for about 10 minutes. So set the time for 10 minutes and we'll be right back. It's been 10 minutes. Let's put this concoction into the vegetable bowl. Now it's in, let's mix it around. Final result. So yeah, that's the easiest way to make ceviche. So hope you guys enjoy. Let me know how it tastes.